Hello guys, welcome back to LGB Podcasts, and I'm Hector, and I'm here with
Bobby,
Nicolas.
And today's video will be about race driving. So, do you guys know anything much about F1 or race driving at all?
Not really. I've just watched it a couple of times, but I really don't have any experience in it.
Same as Bobby, but I watch a little bit of the races. I know a few famous people like Hamilton, Verstappen, like the basics.
Yeah. So, we all watch some F1 races, right?
Yeah.
So we're all not that experienced in that. So basically, the race driving today is divided a bit. So you have F1, which stands for Formula 1, and then you have Formula 2, 3, and 4, which the most experienced drivers will be in F1, and the newest drivers will be in F4. So basically, F1 was founded in 1950, and the first race car was made in 1880. So why do you guys feel like Formula 1 is becoming such a important sport nowadays?
For me, I think a lot of the boys, they like speed and they really enjoy driving. Mm-hmm. So I think it's getting popular because that's what boys like these days, right?
Yeah. What about you, Nicholas?
I think it's become popular because it's pretty enjoyable seeing people compete for things and it's super fast too, so it's pretty enjoyable. And like Bobby said, most likely boys like seeing that go really fast. So
right.
Formula races are pretty cool because it's a race with super fast cars and you're rooting for someone, and that at any point that person can overtake the other because it's going so fast.
Yeah. So the speeds they have in the races, they're really, really fast.
Yeah, that's true, and I'm pretty sure the record was held by Hamilton. He did 160 kilometers in under 1 minute and 20 seconds. That's around 121 kilometers per minute.
Yeah, wow, that's very, very fast.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fast too, but it's also a huge risk because when you're going super fast, you can't turn properly.
Yeah,
and
so
you need to be highly experienced to turn at these speeds, so it's incredibly dangerous.
And the reaction time too, because they need to know where they're driving, where they're turning, and at what time they need to control the brakes and stuff. So you really need to have a high reaction time. So what do you guys think can make F1 safer?
Honestly, maybe there isn't really much, because if you add more structures on the racing cars, then it's just going to make it slower, right?
Right.
Honestly, it's just like training.
Right.
I think if they undergo more training, they get more experience, and it might be a bit safer.
True. But I think that if you add more safety equipment, it can make the car slower, as you said, and probably the drivers will not get used to it as they're used to the old equipment they've been using. And what do you think, Nicholas?
I think Formula 1 is not made to be a safe sport. It's made to go very fast, and when you do Formula 1, you know the risks. It's not like you're being forced to do it, but when you do it, you know the risks. You don't have to do it.
Yeah.
But they still do it anyway. They know the risks.
Their choice.
Yeah, it's a choice.
They do it for the thrill.
And to come back to the old conversation we were having, I think Formula 1 is very famous nowadays because the speeds they have, as we were talking, is very astonishing. And I think some people have, the old saying, a need for speed. And I feel it's really impacts the youth today because people like going fast. It's a natural thing we have for some people. And I think that the movies today heavily inspire the kids today because if you watch, there's many movies about race cars such as Cars, Fast and Furious, and the video games that we have today. There's a lot of
There's a Formula 1 game actually.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many games about race driving and fast speeds and stuff like that. So I think that is heavily influential on today's world. So I think we said all we wanted to say. Is that right? Do you want something to add?
No, that's all I have to say.
Okay, good. Nicholas, what about you?
No, not really. I think everything's been said by you and Bobby. I think that this podcast cannot come to an end, as well as the entire LGB podcast project, which is quite sad.
Yeah, but I think we can continue next year, and I know we had a lot of fun doing this, and we'll continue next time. So thank you very much for listening to LGB Podcasts. I hope I'll see you again. Bye.